This is another brief demo of the Collins KWS 1. I've just been running this up on all the bands, and up to 15 meter band the output is around about 450 watts with 1500 volts PA plate voltage, and then from the 15 meter band upwards it's reduced output around about 200 watts, except on the upper 10 meter band where it drops down to about 120 watts. I've got a suspicion that's due to crystal activity. These crystals are suspect. I had to pull them quite a bit off the frequency to get them onto the actual frequency needed to mix with the PTO to get the output frequency. So I've got a feeling that the crystals are really not in good shape. Certainly the high frequency crystals are not in good shape. There's no other reason I can think of why the drive isn't higher on the 15 meters and higher. The rig is tuned up well. The input to the PA stage is lower on those bands, so I think that's the reason why. Anyway, I've got it tuned to 40 meters at the moment. The 75A4 receiver switched on. You can't hear it really because of the blower fan down there. I've got it on CW mode. So the output is around about 450 watts. Interestingly, the two regulator tubes on the PTO dim when the power is on. It's just because I guess the current draw is higher on the low voltage supply. Well, it's been key. Just testing the Collins KWS 1 on single sideband and on AM. So at the moment I'm on the 40 meter ham band, tuned to the set to the lower sideband. I've got the 75A4 receiver powered up, tuned to the same frequency, and say we're on lower sideband at the moment. So I had a little problem with the press to talk switch earlier when I was doing some tests, so I had to rewire the microphone. Everything is badly wired on this thing. Anyway, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So a bit like that, but the audio sounds actually okay and shaky. There's a bit of feedback, but that's to be expected. So I'll now try it on up the sideband. Just swap the sidebands on the rig. Might need a little tuning as well. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is VE7GUH. 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 There we go. VE7GUH. VE7GUH. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. VE7GUH testing on a dummy load on 40 meters. So that's the sideband's checked. Just switch to tune, switch to AM operation, back to operate, and switch this on to AM. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can hear it at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's actually pretty good audio on there. I don't know if the video is picking that up. The speaker's under this tower, that's why it's a green tower appearing on the screen. So yes, it's working good on AM. You can see the AM modulation on the scope, and there is a little bit of flicker on the watt meter there, about 500 watts at the moment. And it doesn't flicker as much as it did the other day because I've added a couple of little caps in there to smooth the voltage onto the meter, which is useful for peak measurements on a single sideband. So there we go. The transmitter is now working on all 3 emission modes. I'm getting about 500 watts out of it with a plate voltage of 1500 volts on 80, 40 and 20 meter bands. Now on 15 through the upper 10 meter band, it varies between about 150 watts and a couple of hundred watts. And I think that's due to the crystals not being as active, or because I've pulled the crystals onto the right frequency because they were off the frequency. That kind of deactivates them a bit. So I think that's the main issue with the power output on the higher bands. So the next step is to connect the full high voltage supply up. At the moment it's on the 1500 volt taps on the power transformer. I'll power down and leave it for a bit, and then I'll go and reconnect to the 2 kilovolt taps.